Did you know that traditional Chinese healers practiced endocrinology more than 2,000 years ago? Endocrinology is the branch of biology and medicine that focuses on the endocrine system. And even though the terms endocrine and endocrinology didn't come into common usage until the 1800s, the study of endocrinology can be traced back to China over 2,000 years ago. As far back as 200 BC, Chinese healers extracted sex and pituitary hormones from human urine for medicinal purposes. The endocrine system secretes chemicals that are called hormones throughout our body, which influence our feelings, our moods, and behavior. And they affect specific behaviors like aggression, mating, and parenting of individuals. In this video, I'll review the basics of the endocrine system and the endocrine system's relevance to our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. To understand the hormone-behavior relationship, it's important to briefly describe hormones. Hormones are organic chemical messengers produced and released by specialized glands called endocrine glands. Hormones are released from these glands into the blood, where they may travel to act on target structures at some distance from their origin. Hormones are similar in function to neurotransmitters, the chemicals used by the nervous system in coordinating human and animal behavior. However, hormones can operate over a greater distance and over a much greater range of time than neurotransmitters. Examples of hormones that influence behavior include steroid hormones like testosterone. This is a common type of androgen. Estradiol, a common type of estrogen. Progesterone, a common type of progestin. And cortisol, a common type of glucocorticoid. There are several types of protein or peptide hormones that also influence behavior. You may have heard of some of these, like oxytocin, vasopressin, prolactin, and leptin. Some of these we'll be looking at later this semester. The endocrine system continuously monitors the amount of hormones that are in your blood. Hormones deliver their messages by locking into the cells that they target so that they can relay the message. The pituitary gland senses when your hormone levels rise, and it tells other glands to stop producing and releasing hormones. When hormone levels dip below a certain point, the pituitary gland can instruct other glands to produce and release more. This is a process called homeostasis. This works similarly to the thermostat that's in your house. Hormones affect nearly every process in your body, including metabolism, growth and development, emotions and mood, fertility and sexual function, sleep, and blood pressure. The main glands that produce hormones include the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland, the thyroid gland, the parathyroid and pineal gland, the pancreas, ovaries, and testes. Let's take a brief look at each of these. The hypothalamus is the gland located in your brain that controls your endocrine system. It uses information from your nervous system to determine when to tell other glands, including the pituitary gland, to produce hormones. The hypothalamus controls many processes in your body, including your mood, hunger and thirst, sleep patterns, and sexual function. The pituitary gland is only about the size of a pea, but it has a big job. It makes hormones that control several other glands like the thyroid gland, adrenal glands, ovaries, and testicles. The pituitary gland is in charge of many different functions, including how your body grows. It's located at the base of your brain. Your thyroid is a butterfly-shaped gland that's in the front of your neck. It's responsible for your metabolism. And then we have the parathyroid. These glands control the level of calcium in your body. This is important for your heart, your kidneys, bones, and nervous system to work. You have two adrenal glands, one on top of each of your kidneys, and they control your metabolism, your blood pressure, sexual development, and response to stress. And we have the pineal gland. If you've ever read about sleep, then you may know about this gland. The pineal gland manages your sleep cycle by releasing melatonin. This is a hormone that causes you to feel sleepy. And then we have the pancreas. It plays a significant role in your digestive system. It makes a hormone called insulin that controls the level of sugar in your blood. And then we have the ovaries. In women, the ovaries release sex hormones called estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Women have 2 ovaries, one on either side. And then we have the testes. In men, the testes, or the testicles, make sperm and they release the hormone called testosterone. This hormone affects sperm production, muscle strength, and sex drive. So, what have you learned? You've learned about the overall function of the endocrine system. You've learned about hormones. You've learned that there are many structures in the endocrine system. You've learned about some of these, including the pituitary gland, the adrenal glands, and the pineal gland. You've also learned about the role of the hypothalamus in the endocrine system. If you like this video, I'd encourage you to subscribe. There are many other videos that I have on this channel that are connected to psychology and the overall study of human behavior.